It's week 2 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers and the Vikings. And it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring two teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy proved that his rookie year was no fluke. 31 touchdowns will do that. But what I loved was the efficiency, the rating, and not just me. It's what Kyle Shanahan and just listen to those 49ers teammates talk about Brock Purdy. Sure, he threw for almost 4,300 yards, but just at every turn, on every stage, this guy delivers. In fact, he became only the 8th quarterback to take a team to a Super Bowl in their 2nd season in the history of this league. Can't wait to watch Brock Purdy continue to take more and more steps with this invaluable experience he's gained as a young player.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Purdy setting up that play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. He'll cobble together a yard there. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Darnold. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing here. Darnold. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Darnold. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First red zone trip of this game for the Vikings. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Putting the tight end in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Has the connection to Hawkinson. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 49ers 23-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Fred Warner. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To throw, here's Darnold. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jair Brown has it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Here's Guarino again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun is Purdy. Throw complete to Juszczyk. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Purdy throwing here. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flush in a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They kick the running back in motion. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Has it downfield working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Able to find Hawkinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check-down yards.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Ryan Reichard set to kick this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Purdy throwing here on first. Pearsall there to grab it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now a give to Garendo. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Now Purdy finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs are pretty. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They go play action on first. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Darnold now to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find paydirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That's brought in by Jennings. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On the give, it's Garendo. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning left is their running back. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So now they have 3rd and short. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drawing power for it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Typically, the only way you're going to stop a fullback on a short yardage situation is to stop him before he could ever get started.
Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Vikings and receiver Jordan Addison getting set for this next drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Darnold looking to throw. Hutchinson reels it in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jair Brown. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 19-yard line.
From the 19. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home at that side.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Here's Darnold to throw. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Into the hands of Kittle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. He'll get this to Samuel. And they take him down right along the 30. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Throwing it just before halftime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime in Minneapolis with the Vikings out in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Josh Allen, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. The Vikings got a solid first-half outing by their veteran quarterback, Sam Darnold. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. Still working past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, here's Akers. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They send the tight end in motion left. Purdy on first down. Connects on the crosser. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Running back sent in motion left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jonathan Bullard with the stop. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw, here's Darnold. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long. Now Darnold. Rolling left, behind some top. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. So no return on that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And they wrap him up after a short push to the 42. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism, and that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, rare is the game where pass protection ever is going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They go play action on 1st. Hits his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Finds him over the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Addison going in motion right. 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Jones once more. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he gets him around 6 there. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
6 brings up 3rd and 3.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. It's Kittle over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Stephon Gilmore stopping that play. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying it left side with Garindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be their football. So here come the 49ers on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On target to Garindo. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Kittle brings it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Garindo. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now Purdy. Got a use check, and it's complete. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning Jennings left. On 1st down, they'll run. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. That's caught for the 1st. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Now a give to Garindo. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Purdy to throw it. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And this one does not go far. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Jukes one defender. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Purdy on first down. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy throwing here on first. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now, 7 to go. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. To throw again, it's Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings trail by a couple. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Locates Jefferson along the sideline. Complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw it. Has the connection to Jones. and he's brought down for a loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. First and 10. Here's Jones. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Counterplay, Jones. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. Staying on the ground with Jones. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going with Jones on the ground. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here he is to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Kicked off by Cameron Bynum.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.